Veteran tow truck driver Nick is on his way to impound a car that's been abandoned at a commercial property.
From the picture, it looked like it was a Honda.
The property owner says the car's been parked there for a couple of weeks. No idea who's the owner.
I bet you it's that one right there.
Vegas is a transient city, man. People skip town at the drop of a hat. So, abandoned cars are pretty common. Looks a hell of a lot worse than the picture.
I'm gonna hop out and get some pictures of this thing, check it out a little closer. Let's see what we got. Well, obviously it's not in the best conditions, missing quite a few parts. Motor's there, so that's good. This one's not a 4-door, it's a 3-door. We're missing a door. Missing a lot of the interior stuff.
Oh, here's our biggest issue right here.
This car is registered out of Mexico, which means we're not gonna be able to do shit with this car. I can't process any paperwork on it.
That means we can't even sell it at auction.
So if I impound this, it's just gonna sit in the yard.
I'm gonna call Mike.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm over here with this car.
Okay.
This thing's a pile, bro. It's a straight bucket.
But we got a bigger problem.
What's that?
This thing's registered out of Mexico.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Yep.
You know what? I know what we could do with the car.
What's that?
We just lost the property to Ashley's.
Last week, the tow truck company lost a valuable client to competitor Ashley's Towing.
Just got off the phone with the regional manager of one of her apartments, and she's switching all 4 of her accounts to us.
The company that lost them, which one?
The tow truck company.
Yeah?
Why don't you go ahead and make that their problem?
I like where your head's at, bro. Take our property, take this car too.
Yep.
All right. Ashley's took an account from us recently. Mike's a little salty about it.
So he wants me to take this pile and unload it on one of Ashley's properties.
I'm gonna picture this thing up, get it hooked up,
I should have the address of the Ashley's lot by then.
and I'm gonna go stick it on that property and let Ashley's deal with it.
As Nick hauls the abandoned car away, back at the TTC yard, the woman who lacks proof of ownership documents returns to the release window.
Can I ask him to step out?
No, he's fine.
Why?
He's
Who's the
fine.
registered owner?
Me and him.
Okay, so he can step outside.
No.
Yeah.
He can step outside.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Do you guys know what the law is? No. First, I want to ask why you guys towed my car.
Okay, what vehicle was it?
It's a red Kia Forte. I hope you could throw my license at me again when you're outside this door, because you wouldn't.
You know what? You can come in here and be rude.
I wasn't being rude.
We're just trying.
You threw my license at me, and that's why I said
You
fuck
know what?
You threw it right
Okay,
at me.
actually,
And now you want to lie. This is why you want to lie. Yeah, all right.
Okay.
God.
I need the registration.
People lose their minds when their cars get towed and never accept responsibility. It's never that they did something wrong. It's always us.
And they just come in here and act like we're the enemy. And we're not. We're not.
Okay, well, here's your ID,
Okay.
and you can step outside. Because you're not in the registration.
Okay,
Only
tell
talk to
me.
him.
No,
Tell
okay.
them the law.
So I only talk to him.
Okay, no, because he doesn't know the
Okay,
law.
tell me.
Do you guys know the law?
Yeah,
Do
I do know the
Okay.
law.
So you know that you can't,
And you
that
can
it's
step
unlawful.
outside.
No, you know that it is
Yes.
unlawful for you to tow a car for expired registration, right?
You weren't told for an expired
Okay, so
registration.
what was I told for?
And you're not the registered owner, so I don't want to
Okay,
talk
but-
to you. I'm
but
gonna
She
talk
doesn't
to
know
him.
where my car was at, though.
Yeah, man.
Why was my car towed?
Yeah, she's
Have a
gonna
nice
tell
day.
me.
You're not the registered owner. Have a nice day.
Dumb bitch.
I got it. So unfortunately, I can't release the vehicle. She has to have up-to-date registration.
I mean, what about that law? What about
that
that
law
law that
also
says you're not
states-
allowed to tow my car only because registration plates? The law is there.
Sir, that law does not apply to private property. She's on private property, and any vehicle that's on private property must have up-to-date registration.
Okay.
She got a warning for it, and she could have had this fixed, and this would have never happened. So I need an updated
Give me my picture
registration.
back. Listen, they authorize, the apartment complex authorized them to pick it up the car.
Look.
Okay, okay. You see, they sign, it's your complex apartment, they sign. They say, okay, pick it up.
The only thing I do need a up-to-date registration for me to release it.
Thank you.
All she has to do is go online to the DMV and pay to bring her registration current, and then we can release her car.
Non-stop entertainment. It must be a full moon tonight because people are nuts today. Absolutely nuts today.
Back at the exotic car dealership, Sean is dealing with an owner who is refusing to exit his vehicle.
I know the laws. You can't take it with me in it.
You gonna be like that? I mean, so I'm sitting up here trying to be fair with you, and now you're gonna just, sit in the car and, bogart in the car?
Well, you can't take it with me in it.
I'm gonna give you a few minutes. So just think about what you wanna do, okay?
Okay.
All right. One thing he is right about, him sitting in the car, I can't just go off and tow the car. But on the same hand, the car is in my possession. I'm legally hooked, it's a legal tow, and he's gonna have to pay. Obviously, I'm not about to try and drag him out the vehicle. He's built like a damn elephant. I want to give him a few minutes to kind of sit in there and calm down and become rational. Because as we all know, a situation that is docile can turn hostile.
Across town, TTC driver Elmer heads to an apartment complex to remove cars that have been previously tagged.
The property that I'm actually going to, it's actually pretty hot, and by me saying it's hot, it's hopping at this time of day. A lot of these people are street performers or artists who work on the strip, and Vegas is a night town, so that's when most of them work, so they're home during the day. So basically, the moment we drive into that property, we'll have eyes on us. So I'm actually gonna park right here. This is this property right here to the left. I have a list of cars that were tagged previously for various violations, so I'm actually gonna walk through here. I'm gonna walk and check all these cars right and left side. Make sure that the cars that they're in violations, I get pictures of them before I bring in the truck. All right, guys, sit tight, I'll be right back. Ford Fusion. Honda's good. BMW, here's all right, cool. We got 4, baby. Yeah. All 4 of them are really complicated because they're all nosed in front-wheel drives. If I do this alone, it's really gonna take a long time, and that's when the trouble starts. That's bad. One person's gonna come on and start screaming and yelling, and oh my God. So I called my boy Victor to come out and help. With 2 trucks, we'll get out twice as fast. What up, my boy? Yo, got some cars ready before I get to go.
All right.
But they're all nosed in front-wheel drive, so let's tag team it before we get eyes on us, bro.
Yeah.
All right, I'll call you up right now. All right, let's do it, baby. Get it.
Front-wheel drive cars can only be towed if the front wheels are off the ground, because those wheels don't rotate without power. So if they're parked head in, they'll first need to be pulled out from the back by one tow truck. Then the other tow truck will lift the front wheels off the ground and haul the vehicle away.
First one's at the staging area.
So many fucking windows. Sure, they're watching us right now. All right, dog, come get it. Let's go, dog. Got this shit. We already got 2. All right, let's get the next one. Time to call in some flatbeds. My boy Cisco is nearby, ready to go. I'm gonna call him. Hey, hello?
Yeah, what's up?
We're about to take your car out, bro. You want it or not?
No, bro, take it, dude. They're just send me just another call right now.
Are you dead ass?
I swear to God.
Okay, I'll call you back. I'll call you back.
Okay,
All right, bye. Hey, Victor, hold off. Go to the right. I had Cisco reserved, but TTC put him on another call without telling me. Now, Victor and I are kind of screwed without a replacement flatbed.
Tow truck company.
Hey, is there any flatbeds available? I just need one flatbed.
No. Why? What do you need?
I need a flatbed. I have 4 cars over here. I wanted Cisco over here, but you guys gave him a call. I thought he was already clear.
Well, I got Alan going out of town, I have Cameron out of town, I have Francisco on 2 calls, and Bernard on a call, and no, I have no driver flatbeds available. Curtis is clear.
Curtis is clear. Okay, send Curtis out here.
All right.
Thank you. Oh, God. It is frustrating that we don't have any drivers. Like, sometimes I feel like dispatch does not know how to dispatch. They don't know what their drivers are doing. And it gets frustrating for me because I'm like, all right, I'm trying to make money for myself, but as well as for TTC and for everybody else, you know what I mean? Oh, God. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, so let's do this. Oof. All right, cool. I clear it. Come on. I'm impounding your shipment, man.
Why, bro?
You were tagged for not having a parking pass.
Hey, would you just give me a break?
Sorry, bro. Your property manager asked us to remove any car that was breaking property rules.
You can't take my girl's car. Bro.
Hey, if you want me to drop it, it's gonna be $122. Okay.
Please drop it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Because she's a registered owner, she's gonna have to pay then. Yeah. Okay, so I just need your ID, ma'am. Because of this situation, ma'am, just park outside. Because then if you don't deal with me, you're gonna deal with nighttime guys. And nighttime guys are gonna come by and scope out the place. So please park outside the property.
How is this legal?
Like I told him, you guys have a violation on here, okay? When you have a violation on your window, go to the front office and speak to them. Give you more time, either they give you a parking pass, but don't ignore the violation. So, like, if you're in the property,
Right,
you're gonna deal with this. Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
This is embarrassing. Okay.
What bumper?
This is coming off. You're damaging my car and you're still gonna charge me.
No, I didn't. I did not damage anything.
You're charging me $125 and you fucked my car up. I'm
And I'll
not
give it to
signing
him.
anything until you guys take a look at that because
There's damages on the car.
Okay, look. I took pictures before we touched.
It's not that.
It's that. That's exactly what it is. What does it look like?
Look at how it swoops down like that. There's clear damage.
Bro, that damage was from earlier. My truck had nothing to do with it.
You were trying to drive away and it fell off the fucking shit. And you saw that.
It never fell off my boom, and lifting it from the front isn't going to damage
You
the
had
rear
to go back
bumper.
and put it on there. And now there's damage.
I'll give you the number to my manager, and you can talk to him, and then he can deal with you guys. All right, cool.
I don't want to talk to your manager.
You're going to have to talk to my manager, ma'am, about the situation.
You fuck up my car and I get fucked over yet again.
Sorry, but I didn't cause any damage, and if you don't sign for the off hook, then I have to tow your car to the yard.
So you can drop it and then we'll fucking deal with it. Okay.
Here's the receipt.
I mean, there's clear damage though.
Okay, that's fine. If anything...
We don't have to make that up.
Of course. Manager's name is Brian.
We paid the money.
Okay.
You please drop my girlfriend's car.
And I'm gonna do that right now, boss. They're claiming damages, but I'm sure that fender was already off before I took pictures. Let me see. On the picture, it looks like it's down, but it's hard to tell. Whatever, dude. At the end of the day, it's gonna come down to who TDC believes. I'm sure I'll be hearing from the office soon. Let's see what they say.
Back at the car dealership, Sean is still negotiating with the man who's refusing to step out of his car.
All right, listen, man. And I'm gonna give you two options. You can either A, pay the drop fee, and I can be on my way, or B, I'm gonna call the police and let the police come out here and handle it.
Come on, this is Las Vegas, dude. They got plenty to deal with other than coming for somebody sitting in a car on a record.
Sitting in the car that's supposed to be getting impounded, that's blocking the entrance and exit to a place of business. He may not think that the police will come out, but the police will come out. Because as we all know, when it comes to towing, a peaceful situation can quickly turn ugly. So yeah, the police will show up because they want to keep the peace. We work with the police all the time, man. I'm telling you, they will come when I call. And if you don't get out of there, they're gonna arrest you. I'm gonna call Metro, man. I mean, I don't want to, but...
Man. All right.
All right.
Don't call the cops, man. Here's the registration.
Yeah, you're good. We'll have you sign right there. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Of all the outcomes that could have played out with a giant like that, this is probably the best one. I did not want to get in a fight with that guy. You have to reason with somebody like that. Yeah, you know, when you go to a nice place, you know, they have the nice cars parked out front. They don't got the hoopties. You know, they don't got the buckets. When I see a junkie car, I call them Clemens Lemons. You know, we used to have a little sidecar lot, and some of the cars were lemons, you know, and a good friend, relative of mine that owned it was Clemens. And we used to call it Clemens Lemons. You know, the exotic car business here in Vegas, it's I mean, it's a big business. It's kind of equated to gambling. Some people, you know, they got the money to come out here and rent an exotic car for 2-3 days a week, and it's pennies out of the bucket for them. And you got other people that come out here to Vegas and they save up all year long to, you know, live that experience for 2-3 days. Vegas is the type of place, when you come to Vegas, you can be whatever your heart desires. And there's nobody here to dispute it. You can live your fantasy for a few days. And that's the beautiful thing about Vegas. If you want to live it, it's here to live. Who wouldn't want to do that?
Maybe our strong man back there is living his version of a Vegas fantasy.
I mean, and did you see him trying to get into the Mini Cooper? I don't know how he fit in that damn car, but he squeezed in there. It just don't match.
Sean Banks $450 for towing 6 cars today.